Previously on Survivor Grand Rapids. After Liam was sent home, eyes were on Taylor and Addison for voting against the majority, as well as Ryan, who thought they were splitting votes on Addison. Amongst the scramble, Brendan found an idol off camera, making him the fourth person to hold an advantage in the game, alongside Ryan and Addison's idols and Spencer's safety without power. At the challenge, Dom pulled a twist and split the tribes into two teams of 6, where the losing team would be the only ones eligible to receive votes. In a massive upset, Claire, Spencer, Taylor, Kyle, Brendan, and Bridget came out victorious, leaving the two idol holders vulnerable. Back at camp, Spencer began organizing a plan to flush the idols, but the question remained: who would be the casualty? When the name became Jen, Jen went into scramble mode, attempting to recruit people to shift the vote to Tom. When Brendan leaked the information to Tom, Tom countered and rallied the numbers to take out Jen. At Tribal, Addison and Ryan were the center of attention until a standoff between Jen and Tom took center stage. Spencer, Taylor, Juliana, and Kyle stuck to the plan and split their votes 2 apiece on the idol holders. Jen, Bridget, and Claire took their shot at Tom. Tom recruited Sydney and used Addison's vendetta for Jen to tie it up, which left Ryan's vote for his former number 1 to be the final nail in the coffin to send the 3-time vet home. 11 are left, who will be eliminated next.
It wasn't me just voting. A lot of people didn't vote how they were supposed to anyway, but
we just got done with tribal council. It was a bit of a mess.
It worked 50%.
They did successfully flush my idol out of me. I do feel a bit of a fool for it, but you know what? I got to give Ryan a pat on the back for having some big nuts to hold on to that idol.
Jen's out. Who'd you vote for? Jen. Me too.
oh wow.
Yeah, alright. I was in the dark for most of the time. I heard the plan of the tiered elimination, and there's just not enough time to orchestrate that efficiently. Was the split still in place?
I have no idea. Okay. Obviously not if it wasn't what everybody was saying. So.
My one ally was Jen, but yeah, I didn't know the strength of the Tom vote. I thought that was just a consolation vote. In hindsight, it probably would have been beneficial to vote for Tom, but I didn't know that. I have still got my immunity, or my idol. I don't feel particularly great, but I've made it another round, and we'll see where it goes. Who voted for Tom?
I don't know. I didn't know Tom was going to get votes, honestly.
Jen, definitely.
Jen did.
I think maybe 2 of the girls.
Oh,
because what, you had 3?
I had 3. Shit. Oh yeah, I know she was.
Oh yeah, she was trying to make everyone go.
See, I didn't hear any of that.
And I was just like,
that's why I thought you were just worried about nothing. But you know,
I was just like literally in the dark the entire time.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was glad to see like at least some votes for my name. It would have been even more embarrassing if there were literally no votes for me and I had still played it. Like I thought I had an idea of what was going on. Thought it was just like a groupthink thing. but clearly not. Basically, I got put on the outskirts, and then I was just like scrambling, and I was outside of the group for the rest of the time.
I was even on the outskirts. I thought
I had no clue what was going on. And I was like,
it didn't even go. Yeah, people said one thing, and then it went the totally different way. plan I orchestrated last round. Honestly, I told Ryan and Addison what I was doing, so I wasn't trying to like blindside them at all. So I don't think I have any bad blood between them. I don't know how close those girls are. I gotta know if they're actually solid or if they still...
Seems like no one has any idea what's going on.
No. Sounds like the girls are doing their own thing. We have the numbers 6-5, so...
I mean, regardless, I was supposed to vote Addison, so...
I was
supposed
to
wouldn't have
too.
helped either. Like, my Addison vote wouldn't have helped. Like, I mean, I don't...
I think it was probably Ryan or...
I feel like it was Ryan or something.
Yeah, so tribal council just ended. It was not exactly what I expected. I'm curious who wrote down my name. I feel like it's probably Ryan, but I'm not concerned about that.
I thought Ryan was gonna play his idol. Where did he get the confidence?
The girls are trying to figure out what happened at the vote. Obviously Spencer had this huge plan with numbers, and while I wanted to go along with it, there was just too many people with their lives on the line. So I did change my vote to Jen at the last minute.
Yeah, I swear that's what happened.
Oh, he's crazy.
No, he doesn't. No. Yeah, he's got
Yeah, he played that off.
Yeah.
But honestly, the two.
I genuinely did not decide who I was writing down until I wrote down Tom's name. And yikes. I don't know if this is gonna play out, but we'll see. I really thought that Juliana and Sydney were also gonna vote Tom, so then if I didn't vote Tom, I was not gonna be with the numbers of the girls.
How many votes were voted for Tom? I voted for Tom. I changed mine.
I also at the last minute, I was all over the place.
Oh, okay.
And I genuinely, right at the end,
Okay.
and she acted like she had the numbers.
I ended up voting with Jenny. She told me to vote for Tom. I didn't want to vote her out. She's my sister, obviously. I didn't want to write her name down. That'd be kind of mean, I feel like.
I thought you were with Jenny too.
Yeah.
I told her I was just because I was talking to her.
Oh, okay.
But in voting with Jenny, I went against one of my closest allies in this game, which is Tom.
I have to go up to Tom now and try to literally mend.
No, okay.
And that's the guy that we have.
No.
Before this council, I felt really good. I felt like I had a good relationship with a good amount of people. I felt like I had strong bonds with people. After this tribal council, I'm really worried that people are going to see me as a snake or see me as sneaky or whatever, or wishy-washy, whatever it may be. And I definitely feel like now my name probably will come up at the end, so can I vote to you instead of Jen?
Okay.
And I'm telling you this because I know we have a good thing going, and I want to be honest with you. But Jen came up to us and she had, said we had numbers. Claire and I. That's where 2 of your votes came from. Claire and I just went up to Tom and we kind of just said Jen approached us and said she had numbers with the girls.
Jen was really pushing the girls thing, and it's
I thought Sydney was on board.
Okay, that makes sense.
I told Tom I thought Sydney was voting for Tom because I did think Sydney was voting for Tom because Jenny did approach her.
Because I couldn't imagine all 9 people falling into place for that 4-3-2 vote.
I really, really, really hope that this doesn't affect my relationship or my alliance with Tom. I think he kind of understands. He did change his vote last second to Jen, so no one really did what they said that they were gonna do. So it's kind of all up in the air right now. But I hope I can mend those alliances.
Spencer was really trying to mastermind.
He was. That's the thing.
I don't like it when someone thinks that they can just tell everybody how they should vote. When he brought that up and people were kind of following along, I was like, oh, I'm not doing this.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I was able to salvage it with Tom because I do think he's going to be an important person to align with going forward so that we can use our numbers to get out the physically strong players that are still left. Ryan is a hardcore player, and right now I'm kind of with Spencer, but the way he took charge of that last vote and tried to tell everyone what to vote, I think that put a target on his back, and I don't think that I want to be aligned with that going forward.
Yeah, for sure. We're just talking about how chaotic the
It's ridiculous.
pre-tribal is.
That was wild.
Yeah, it just goes to show you think your votes are going somewhere and then it's just totally different.
I was just thinking from the last tribal council, it really didn't go the way that we expected it to. We got one of the idols out, which is better than none, but if we had gone with our plan, Ryan would have gone.
But you played it well.
We played it well.
Flushed one out.
We got one out.
That's good enough.
I'd say that that's a win.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I guess some people swap their minds last minute.
Oh God.
That definitely, I think it shows that you can't trust everyone and what they say right now.
How many? Was there one vote, Addison?
There were
two.
two at least. There were at least two on you.
Two.
How many
Yeah, so it's two. So
Two.
two.
Me and
3,
Addison.
4,
Yeah. Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah. Okay. 4, 3.
4, 3,
2.
7. Then the 2 and 2.
Wait, I had
10,
3.
11.
2, 2, and 1.
No, did I have 3?
No, you had 2.
No, you had 2.
You and Addison
You and Addison
2.
both
Sydney
had 2.
1 is 5. And then
Right.
3 and 4, 7
Yeah.
is 12. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
I think now I gotta reevaluate who I really share and communicate with. I think knocking out an idol, doing that, I think that was a big thing. Because I mean, there's 2 floating around somewhere. You wanna come idol hunting with me? Yeah, look up in the trees. Sometimes they're in the trees. Yeah, I've never found one of these, so I don't know what they look like. So I'm just kind of, anything that looks like trash, I think it might be it. But it's not up there. Now I'd put my hand in there, but that might be like a golfer hole, so I don't want to get bit. But it could be in there. No, I'll put a stick in there. Definitely hitting something. Sometimes you gotta go in from the rear. Again, I'm still kind of amazed I'm still here, but I guess I'm doing something right. I'm getting a little scrappy because I think I'm gonna get voted off next. I don't know, I'd like to form a stronger alliance with some people, but I don't really know how to. I might go get more food real quick. I'm kind of hungry. Now I'm curious, are those summer shandies for everyone to take now that we're all individual?
I don't know.
It's like, I want to take one, but I don't want to be a honestly, I feel like I'm going to be like that tiebreaker vote and then they're going to kick me out like last minute, so I don't know, I got to find someone that I can actually like count on. But yeah, get villain status, film this. Nobody's ever going to know.
Everything went way off the rails.
I don't think you're on the chopping block. I think Spencer is putting himself out there as like a mastermind. If Ryan loses, there is a huge push to get him out, but Spencer is also starting to get dangerous with his planning tactics and his ability to formulate a plan. So I think he's on people's radar too.
All I knew was who you were running for. Tribal was a mess. People are like trying to shake things up, I feel like, but not in the right way.
OG plan of 6 thing would have worked wonderfully.
I was told to do one thing. In my confessional, after I wrote Addison's name down, I just said, like, sorry, Addison, like, this is what I was told to do, and you know it. Addison, I was told to vote for you. Hot take, Spencer's calling all the shots, so I'm assuming you're using your idol and you're going to be safe. And we need to make a big play because Tribal Council is boring right now. In the current moment, my goal right now is to just freaking initiate a big move. We need to make big moves and they can't be done the way that they're being done.
But alas, I just walked up and they were like, hey, we're flushing both idols. I was like,
Well, and
We're
like
splitting the vote
while
between
you
you
guys
guys.
were still over there, Dom had said like 5 minutes, and you guys came back, and he was literally like, "Okay, line up." Everybody thought Ryan was gonna play his idol. He didn't. Ryan definitely broke his trust with me because he told me to my face several times that he was gonna play his idol, and I believed him, and I think a lot of people did. I'm just feeling really, really unclear right now. As to who is actually on a team with Ryan and who is supporting Ryan. I need somebody to clear up for me why he didn't play his and why it wasn't flushed.
I don't know, but I'm not in cahoots with Ryan whatsoever.
So, I'm not either. He's been pretty honest with me, but also, I actually, that's a lie. He lied to my face.
I know,
He
same.
said, I keep getting whiffs of something that smells really gross.
Yeah.
We have to take Ryan down. There is no way he can stay in this game any longer. He's been too distrustful. He's really good at challenges and he just needs to be removed because otherwise he can, you know, run right over all of us, win all of the challenges and end up making it to the final tribal. And I don't know like who made him feel secure in that. And whoever made him feel secure in that is also not safe. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who could have made him feel that way.
No. Maybe it
I think he just had a feeling. Ryan didn't even feel the need to play his idol, so that is concerning. We think that someone's in cahoots with Ryan, and is telling him this information. It's crazy. I don't know how you did that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not playing the idol that everybody is getting for you, but
We'll see.
that's cool. Yeah.
I fully expected to go home. I was ready to go home. I either did this move and put myself in a more powerful position in the future, or delayed it, played the idol, and then probably voted off next week, or tomorrow. Pyramid thing was a scheme, I believe. But
The like triad?
yeah.
But
Who
I was-
started that?
Spencer. He's
Yeah.
this
I think Spencer's on the right. Still got the idol, still got a target, but we'll see. They did it last minute, a switch, flip-flop, which is so scary for the future.
Yes.
Like, how can you trust
I think
any of
Jen
them?
got two of the girls to flip, I'm guessing, to write you. 'Cause, I mean, I didn't write you.
Yep. It was Bridget and Claire. Well, I'm glad I didn't go home. That's all I'm thinking right now. I was supposed to vote for Ryan, but I voted for Jen.
So I don't know how the girls are really aligned.
I think they believe each other, but they're also like still weary of each other. I knew Ryan was not gonna play his idol. I knew it from the freaking beginning, because he kept saying adamantly, "I'm playing my idol." It's like, well, obviously you're not, but I'm just glad we got one of them out, because we got one idol out and Jen. I think I'm all right.
It just sucks that you never know where the votes are gonna go.
Yeah.
And I know I hate to do like the guy-girl alliance. We've been trying to avoid that.
Yep. As soon as I see an opening, that could definitely be when I strike. Like deciding how we're voting.
That's what I was thinking. Originally, I was with like Spencer and stuff, but I kind of wanted to make it more interesting.
Yeah, no, I agree. And that was.
I didn't want to see you go.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh, man. I definitely trust you.
Yeah.
Don't put the focus on yourself. That's the biggest key. Don't put the focus on yourself. I know who I'm aligned with.
Exactly. You need to do it.
And don't force the focus on someone else. Just keep kind of floating. Keep kind of floating. No.
What did you do?
I voted for Jen because I knew she was getting people to vote for me.
Okay, well, you know I didn't vote for you.
I didn't know that.
I really think orchestrating a move, such as voting out Ryan or blindsiding somebody like Spencer, who tried to call all of the shots on the last vote, would be big. It would shake things up. I really want this like core group of guys to feel unsafe, and I think that me, Sydney, and Bridget can do that.
All right, come on in. What's up, guys? All right, final 11. Ryan, how you feeling after that vote?
Feeling good.
Feeling good?
Feeling good.
Okay. Tom, how you feeling after that vote?
Alright. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to it. This challenge is only for individual immunity. 6 people will not be receiving immunity, so this bad boy is back up for grabs. And for today's challenge, we have a Survivor Dearborn favorite. We got a food eating challenge. Not the Vizzies. I'm sorry, guys. It's a very simple challenge. We have 11 people. We will have 2 first heats. We have 5 people competing and 6 people competing in the other. The first 3 people to finish, show me an empty mouth, will advance to the second round. Then, the next heat will have 6 people facing off. The first 3 people from that heat to show me an empty mouth will advance to the final round, where 3 people will face off. First person to show me an empty mouth in that round will win individual immunity, guaranteed spot in the final 10. We'll draw for spots. Let's get to it. All right. Okay, so we have Kyle, Bridget, Claire, Ryan, and Brendan in our first heat. For our first heat, you guys will be enjoying some turnip greens. Southern taste with a soulful heritage right here. Once I say go, you can pick it up and start eating. You are eating with your hands, so I hope you washed them. I hope you sanitized them. First 3 people to show me an empty mouth are going to advance to the next round. All right, survivors ready? Go. Kyle already out.
Oh no.
Ryan. Good. Ryan is good. Ryan has consumed. Keep it down.
Go team.
Oh my god.
Kyle, you gonna attempt it again or are you done?
Land on the floor.
I'm good, right?
Yeah, Ryan, you're good. Ryan advances. He's our first one, looking for 2 more.
If Ryan can kind of sweep the floor with immunity challenge wins, and he could get himself to the end literally just by winning immunity challenges. If we don't get him early, we won't get him at all.
Kyle seems to have dropped out, leaving us a nice memory of him on the floor next to me. All right, everybody has their bowl empty. Brendan and Claire, Bridget, I'm sorry, but Brendan, Claire, and Ryan advancing to the next round. Can I get a trash bag here, guys? We are running it back. We have plenty of turnip greens to go around.
I'm curious what it tastes like.
It's like spinach.
Well, it's actually turnip greens.
Yeah, I know.
We have Tom, Spencer, Taylor, Addison, Sydney, and Juliana. We're looking for the first 3 to show me an empty mouth. Survivors ready? Go! Spencer throws it in. His bowl's empty. Everybody else kind of scooping. Sydney taking that like a shot. Sydney's good. Tom is good. Spencer is good.
I'm done then.
That's it. All right. Next up, we have some nice artichoke hearts. So, we are looking for the first 3 to show me an empty mouth. Survivors ready? Go!
All of them, all at once. Open up.
Ryan's got his bowl empty. Claire has hers. Sydney has hers. Tom is gagging. Ryan's good. Sydney's good.
Yes.
We're looking for one more. Tom is chugging through. Spencer is good. Claire, Brendan, and Tom.
Wow, Claire. Look at you.
Hey, you gotta throw yourself up again.
All right, so you guys are going to earn this last one. I want to make sure that our strongest eaters right now are getting their protein, so we have a nice seafood delight for you. Sardines and smoked oysters.
That's a lot of food.
Tom wants it.
Brendan, you want some?
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, give me one.
I think you should try.
Gobble it up like a penguin. All right, Ryan, Sydney, and Spencer coming up. First one to show me an empty mouth wins immunity. Survivors ready? Go! Ryan takes it all in. Sydney already out. Spencer shoveling that. Ryan wins individual immunity. Guaranteed spot in the final 10. Ryan!
It wasn't too bad, but I didn't even try to finish.
Line back up.
All right, Ryan, come get it. Second one of the season. All right. Ryan, guaranteed spot in the final 10. Before we go, Tom, want your sardines?
Yep.
There you go. Dinner.
No, no.
Ew, gross, Tom.
Honestly, Tom.
Okay, the rest of you, one of you will be voted out at tonight's tribal council. I hope this wasn't your last meal. Head back to camp. I'll see you guys soon.
Ryan winning was what I was banking on not happening. If it ends up that Ryan's willing to work with me, then keeping him around until he's not immune is a good play for me. I just really need to try to initiate a big move.
Enjoying Survivor Grand Rapids so far?
Is that a video?
Yeah.
Oh.
Head on over to survivordearborn.weebly.com, click the fan favorite voting tab, scroll down, and select your favorite player. You can vote for whoever you want as many times as you want. Voting closes the night before the finale. Enjoy the rest of the season.
Don't smash. Oh, I thought we were doing smash. Don't forget to smash that like button.
Well, I like oysters. I didn't look at that.
Where's my water?
I need water.
Yeah, let's walk. With Ryan winning the immunity challenge, it's just even more apparent that he might be somebody that needs to go ASAP. But at this point, we just need to pick off the people who are strong in challenges and or showing like very strategic and like shady behavior.
As soon as there was just like a table with a tablecloth, I was like,
yeah. I saw packages on the ground. Like, no.
I saw Busy's. I'm like, oh, maybe flip cup.
I totally thought flip cup too.
Ryan's in the most power right now. He's got the immunity necklace again.
Ow! Ow! Eat him up! Eat him up! Eat him up! Another one!
He's got another idol. Everyone wants to get on his good side. Whoever he wants to vote with, I think people are gonna get on his side. A girl can dream. A girl can dream. Oh man. I put myself in a little bit of a pickle right now that I need to somehow get out of. Right now I'm kind of playing with the girls and with Brendan. Kind of with Spencer.
Yeah, so where's your head at right now?
So, I don't know. I mean, I have like heard your name thrown around, like just because like of orchestrating the whole thing and like.
No, I get that. I figured that'd paint a target on my back.
I think that did put a target on your back and like, I mean, people were even talking and I was like, yeah, that kind of did paint a target on his back, like for sure. Yeah.
Ryan just won immunity, so he's safe. Right now, I know my name's getting thrown out a lot by the girls. How close are you and the girls? Like,
I am pretty close. I mean, like, are like.
Is it pretty loyal over there? Is there a lot of can't get on the same page?
Or?
It sounds like the girls may go for me. I'm trying to get the guys just together, since the girls are doing their own thing. You guys have any names or?
I really don't. I mean,
Nothing fresh.
I kind of feel like the guys have an alliance going on now. We do have the numbers, so I think that might be a good edge.
Claire said my name's been mentioned a couple times just because, you know, with the last round orchestrating the split vote, whatever.
We could try and get Claire out now, just because, I mean, because if she makes it pretty far again, I mean, the jury's going to side with her.
The one cool thing about Claire is, like, if she talks to the girls, you know, the girls kind of talk all the time.
Spencer, he's a cool player. Like, he'll tell me exactly what he's thinking, but it's like one of those things, you don't know what they're actually saying. Like, they could be also strategizing against you.
Like, if people are saying that the girls are talking about, well, like, the boys are talking a lot too, so we need to get rid of the boys. Like, this needs to get, like, we need to get ruthless, and, like, Ryan needs to go, but, like, extremely under the table the next time he loses. Like, and we do not have another chance to waste. Like, we can't just, oh, Ryan didn't win immunity, okay, well, let's do somebody else. Like, we can't do that. That is a major mistake, and if we allow that to happen, Ryan will win this game.
Yeah.
This, like, core group of guys, I'm really skeptical about talking to them, and right now I really want to keep working with Sydney and Bridget. Taylor's super wishy-washy for me, but I feel like we're somewhat an alliance.
If we're gonna make something big happen, first it needs to be Spencer, and I'm afraid of like the boys going after girls. That's just dumb. Also, they don't approach us to talk first.
The boys?
Yeah.
I know, I agree.
We could just go for Claire. I mean, she's been skating by, but
What other names have been? I think Bridget is the most connected. They'll dismantle everything.
Because it sounds like Bridget and Sydney are close, and then Claire is close with Bridget and Sydney, but I think mostly Bridget, or maybe she's the middle person, I don't know. If the guys were just all to stick together and get maybe Bridget out or Claire, because Claire's been skating by, Bridget's a great competitor, you know, she's got allies in this game. Now's our time, because if another guy goes home, then we won't be able to do this opportunity that we have right now.
They wanted to go you won immunity. They were talking about Addison. My name's been thrown around. They already voted for Tom. Like, they're obviously going only for guys.
If this can be cut and dry blindside, like, I'm very humble with this with Spencer. To me, that makes perfect sense because he orchestrated what happened. That was ended up being a show, but still, I was told him to vote by Spencer.
Now's the time, because if we let a guy go, then it's you can't do this anymore. Like, then it'll be even, and then you risk going to rocks or splitting up a group. So
I think that's the best call.
Totally fine. Who are we going to say?
Is Kylan problematic?
Yeah, I figured.
this is, we either do it now or we risk one of us going home. So it's kind of we kind of have to. And I feel like Bridget's more of a strong competitor.
But what are we telling them now? We're gonna have to split off and tell them stuff.
Well, no, we could just not.
I am at a crossroads because pretty much all of my old alliances were with women, except for Tom.
We could just stay right here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't end at 6. Now the boys want to do boys v girls. Spencer orchestrated the whole Flush My Idol thing, so if I were to side with the boys, I feel like the rest of the game I would just be a passive group thinker and I wouldn't really be playing the game hard, and someone's got to draw a line in the sand. So I'm gonna flip on the boys, I'm gonna vote with the girls. I just don't want them to sneak me out.
I like that. They are worried that the girls keep talking to each other, and so I think Spencer is trying to orchestrate a guys versus girls vote. However, I think that we have guys who will flip with us. Madison just told me that Spencer's orchestrating guys versus girls. Madison is side with us.
Sounds like it's going to be a girls versus guys thing, but the girls, we don't want to do that. I don't know where everyone's heads are at. I don't know who's lying to me. I don't know who's telling the truth. But after this tribal, we will see exactly what the verdict is.
Yeah, no, I'm just letting you guys know, like, all the girls have been congregating a lot.
Yeah.
And it's been suspicious for some people.
Okay.
And they've talked about it. I just want to let you guys know.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Okay.
I know Addison will flip with us. I think Tom will flip with us. So I think we could get Spencer out. Are you guys, which one are you doing?
I think in the long term, I think Bridget's the move.
You do?
What?
You
Yeah,
do?
because I think she'll make it to the end. I still have ties to the original red team, and I don't want to break that up. I don't want it to be a boys versus girls sort of thing. I'm probably going to vote the majority.
I think it's probably not me to do too.
No, that's fine.
What are we thinking? Because this is exhausting.
I know. I'm personally not ready to like betray the girls like trust. Yeah, so I'm gonna vote.
I really think he's too.
I am so tired of people just like gunning for random people that make no sense whatsoever. The talk has just been that there's boy and girl alliances forming, which is ridiculous. We need to stop doing that. And a lot of people are starting to, propose Bridget going, and that doesn't make any sense.
Bridget will break you.
I think he would.
Bridget hasn't done very well.
Bridget is not only a trustworthy person, she definitely pulls her weight in strategy, but she's not a strong physical player. And right now, we need to get rid of strong physical players, and I will die on that hill.
Spencer has come in second twice. He had a very firm argument because he was trying to orchestrate plenty of things.
In my opinion, Spencer is the one to know because he's the one that's been gunning for other people and orchestrating votes and things like that, and somebody has to be willing to turn on him. And I'll do that. That can be me.
I think the thought right now is somebody who's strategically dangerous.
Spencer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was what was suggested to me.
So I propose that we vote out Spencer. If it backfires and the votes get flipped on me, I would rather Spencer go home tonight or me go home tonight. No in between. Bridget should not be going home. That is a stupid move.
Is Bridget leaving?
Yes. And that's not smart. I just want to plant the seed that somebody as strategically powerful as Spencer, and he's been second in 2 physical challenges, he cannot be in the game.
My name's getting thrown out a lot. I'm hoping the guys have my back. I mean, now's the time. We have the numbers. We need to either do this now or we won't have another chance. But in this game, you never know. They could be telling you one thing and do the next. So.
You got my back?
100%.
I mean, I just
You won't lie to me.
I'm not lying to you.
Alright. And, just I'm on board.
Fairly positive. I'm not 100% sure.
Why don't you give us a secret when they're voting for Bridget?
Yeah. Are you voting?
I kind of want to vote for Spencer.
I
You wanna vote
really,
for
really think that is
Are those the only 2 names being shown
Because
around?
think about it. Bridget, we can use her number right now. If we don't have numbers, we can't get strong players out. That is the biggest thing.
Spencer has been masterminding some crazy stuff, and I just don't like the way he's playing the game, so that's why we're going to try and get him out.
Spencer versus Bridget in the challenge, Spencer's going to win almost every time. So I think that's the gamble that we take. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get that.
I told myself that I wanted to play Survivor and make a big move, and this is what I feel like that big move is. I thought that big move would be Ryan, but I think my big move is going to be Spencer, and if I go out after that, that's totally fine.
Are all the guys down to do that?
Yeah, I haven't heard a single guy would budge. So I think I'm good.
Yes, I don't know if I want to use my advantage just yet. I'll have to use it before the votes are written down. It's tough because I know my name's out there, but I'm gonna feel out the guys, see if they have my back. If I get any sort of feeling that they're not, I may play it on myself.
It sucks because I've heard my name come up a lot with the guys, and they're thinking that the girls are really tight, and now they're kind of gunning for me. But Spencer has been like the second top guy. I think there was a lot of people on board with that, so I'm hoping that that sticks.
It's hard because I like to keep it till top 7, but with this game you never know if you're gonna last that long, so it may get used, it may not. I guess we'll see when the time comes.
Alright, we'll bring in the members of our jury. Liam and Jen voted out at the last tribal council. Okay. So, Ryan, congratulations on winning individual immunity at today's challenge. But not just that, you came into the last tribal council, everybody knew you had an idol, you held on to it, and now you are safe. They cannot try to flush it out again. How are you feeling about that?
I do feel really good about keeping this. It's a good thing. I'm gonna have to win out here.
Addison, on the other end of it, you played your idol. Turns out you didn't need to.
I thought it would be better to stay in the game and lose my idol than to go out of the game making a gutsy call.
Obviously, it was the wrong decision. When I went back and asked people, it kind of sounded like
no one really knew what was going to happen there.
Tom, you ended up receiving more votes than Ryan and Addison.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really feel bad that people voted for me, and I've talked to them, and I don't hold any bad blood against them.
Bridget, we have seen a lot of attention drawn to our two idol holders, Addison and Ryan. Addison no longer has his. Tom's name has also been thrown in the mix, as well as Jen and Liam's, who are now sitting on the jury. You have a tribe full of people whose names don't seem to be coming up at tribal council a lot. Which is more dangerous in this game? Somebody whose name come up a lot, or the ones that are able to slip by undetected?
At our camp, all sorts of names are thrown around. Some people can just go undetected and just be on good terms with everybody, so no one just like wants to vote them out, and we need to watch out for them.
There's a handful of people that I trust, and if they come to me and have thoughts, like, all right, let's roll with them.
I know there are a lot of toxic names being thrown out there, and right now it seems to come to like split decisions between two of them, and any vote can sway it one way and it can come out differently. So.
Okay, Claire, is this going to be two sides finally going against each other? Is this another voting block that we may see in this game?
I feel like it's gonna be coming down to two sides against each other at this point.
I've heard a lot of names. I hear the girls have been throwing my name out there, so I don't know if they're gonna link up together and vote for me. So I may have to play my little advantage. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that if I can do that right now, Jeff.
Go for it.
Perfect. Okay. I think I'm just gonna take away a girl, just in case they wanted to vote for me. And so I'll send Taylor to the top 10.
Okay. Okay. So Spencer has played a safety without power advantage. He's able to play this on himself or another player. Taylor, this has been played on you. That means that you get to head back to camp with your torch, but you have no vote today. You'll see who gets voted out once tribal council has concluded. Without talking, grab your torch, head back to camp. So, Spencer has just played the safety without power advantage. Taylor has gone Sydney. Spencer said the girls are targeting him. Does that mess up any plans that you may have?
So I think we're down to 10 votes right now. If it is truly girls against Spencer, we have 4 at this point. so that wouldn't be enough to get him, obviously. So I think it depends if anybody flips or if anybody's changed their mind.
Well, let's see if anybody's plans have been foiled by your advantage, Spencer. Addison, you are up.
This is really tough because of Spencer's advantage. Kind of throws a wrench in my plans.
Spencer, I think the boys are gonna flip.
It was a pleasure being your bunkmate on the first night. I orchestrated this. I hope it goes my way.
Let's hope that advantage was not very advantageous.
I'm being a little mischievous.
Sorry, Bridget. If it's not you, it'll be me.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote, Spencer. 1 vote Spencer. Bridget. 1 vote Spencer. 1 vote Bridget. Spencer. 2 votes Spencer. Bridget. 2 votes Spencer. 2 votes Bridget. Spencer. 3 votes Spencer. Spencer. 4 votes Spencer. Spencer. 10th person voted out of Survivor Grand Rapids Fresh Meat and the 3rd member of our jury. Spencer. That'll do it. Spencer, bold move, didn't pay off. Respect it. Your tribe has spoken. Head out.
Thank you.
Good game, guys. Alright, final 10. Big congratulations, you have officially made it to day 3. Your night is over, but the game is not. Grab your torches, head back to camp, get some sleep while you can. Good night. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor Grand Rapids, Kyle is feeling the heat.
I know I'm probably one of the lower ends of where they're going to cut it.
But moves are still being made.
At this point, I'm ready to get out a strong girl.
And the castaways strap in for day 3.
I don't know how this day's gonna go. It's gonna be a tough day.
Yes, I just got voted out. A little bittersweet, you know, I had a great time. I think I played a pretty good game. I didn't have my name written down once until tonight. Thought I could trust some people, but it turned out that they had other plans, so had to find out some way. I could have used it on myself, but you know, I wanted to be a little more risky. I tried it, it didn't work, but no regrets, honestly. If I could do it again, I'd probably play the same way that I did. No hard feelings with anybody, it was a great game. Appreciate Dom for having me out. Hell of an experience. Yeah, I'm just excited to go shower, drink, and sleep in a bed, so